looks like we're good. We're up. What'd y'all do for dinner, Jess? To fillet? Yeah. That reminds me of Mike, the chicken coop. Mike Perales. Hello, Paloma. How are you? Happy final Monday of the year. Oh, right. Good riddance to Mondays, because after today, they're over for the year. No more Mondays in 2024. And a good Monday evening to you. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. So great to be back in the Ken's 5 saddle after a little holiday break. Hope you and yours are having a blessed Monday evening. So glad to be here with you to talk about today's record heat and the Arctic outbreak that you've been talking about. I know, I've been seeing your comments, I've been seeing your posts, and yes, there is a good chance of a weather change and a big change by next week. So next 24 hours are going to be different for sure. We're going to get rid of these record highs and move in some more seasonal temperatures. Even though we'll be above average again tomorrow, we won't be this far above average. 89 the high today in San Antonio. That's incredible. December 30th, and we're hitting 89. December 30th, and they're hitting 95 in Pearsall, Cotulla, Carrizo Springs. That's incredible, right? Almost wanted to look this up in the Bible. I mean, we're hitting mid-90s in late December. 91 Pleasanton, 88 Seguin, 89 at New Braunfels. So the cold front's going to come in, and it's going to dramatically change things for tomorrow. So we'll probably have a breezy day tomorrow. It's going to come through dry. In fact, that's one of the reasons why you're seeing the numbers that you're seeing to my right. It's because of, or to your left, my right. It's because of the dry air today. We went from 46 this morning to 89 this afternoon. That kind of swing, that kind of leap of, what is that, 43 degrees? Can only happen when the air is dry, when the dew points are down in the 20s and 30s. And that's what we had today, bone dry air. We didn't see a cloud. In fact, the dew point almost got down to single digits in Rock Springs and Del Rio this afternoon. It was down to 10 at 4 o'clock. But look at the record we broke. From 1951, we shatter the record, 83. So that was on the books for a while, 1951. And now a new record high of 89, and we are not alone. I mean, everyone, Austin to Del Rio, all record highs today. But, you know, with all that considered, I know the number one thing you're thinking, we're 24 hours away from 2025. 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. Here we go. Clear skies early, but a chilly night tomorrow night. So if you're going to be heading out to downtown for the fireworks, first off, wow, big changes. No park and ride. Via is not operating park and ride tomorrow night. And there will be, even though you may have thought, oh, wow, Tuesday, New Year's Eve, free parking downtown because every Tuesday is free parking. Not tomorrow's Tuesday. This final Tuesday of the year is going to have parking. In fact, it's going up a little bit. So I would Uber. Or I would, you know, what's the other one? Uber and, what's the other one, Luke? What's the other ride share? Uber and, help me. Lyft. I couldn't think of Lyft. But yeah, just be really careful on the roads, you know. My dad, I remember when I first got my driver's license, he used to call New Year's Eve rookie night. He's like, just be careful because there's going to be a lot of people out there that just don't drink normally and are going to get behind the wheel and be drunk driving. And so be very, very alert and be safe out there. But yeah, by 7 o'clock, I'd want a coat. I mean, honestly, 60 degrees is my threshold. And so we're going down into the upper 40s by midnight for sure. So, 51 at 11, but beautiful skies, beautiful night to bring in 2025. All right, so let's see what the dew points are doing now. How's everybody doing? Gigi's in Cotulla. I love you too, Gabriella. Good to see you. Jim Wells in Alice, Texas. Hey, Lulu. Wait, Jim Wells County, right? Alice, Texas? Is that Jim Wells County? But Alice, Texas, the home of Joe Reinagle, our retired sports guy. Spurs game tomorrow. Drew, you got it. Lift, thank you. There's Brian Jones. What's up, brother? Finally had the mountain seat. Oh, no. Oh, I'm glad you're getting better. Yeah, it's over 2,000 today. It's been heavy. But as you know, it can get up to 5-digit counts without a problem. So cedar season well underway. It's going to be here for another month and a half. It's usually mid-February before we start getting relief from the cedar. But I'm glad you're recovering, Brian. God bless you, my brother. Hey, Sarah Elmendorf is here. Roxy's here. Roxy wants triple D, right? Oh, man, that would be crazy. I mean, we almost did it in Cotulla, 96 today. But big dramatic changes. In fact, the numbers you see as dew points will be air temperatures next week. Okay, let's talk about it. So next week, we've got a nice Arctic low dropping out of Canada, okay? And right now, the two global models, that's what we kind of lean into this far out, which were, a week plus a day or two. And they're split. One says this is going to be a huge Arctic plunge. The other says it'll be an Arctic air mass, but we won't get very, very cold. So I'll show you the numbers in just a second. But most importantly, will there be moisture? That's the big question. And so far, we've got just a slight opportunity. So here's what we've got for the next few days. First is going to be Thursday morning chance of getting some isolated showers. Watch them move in from the south, small disturbance that hugs the coast and moves east. Maybe another shot of rain Sunday into Monday. But there's the main precip right there. But notice that it's January 5th, okay, into 6th. We're not expecting this really cold air until probably the 8th. So as I move this into the 6th, that's as far as we're going out now. So we're not going to get data on the 8th until tomorrow. And when we do, we'll see what it says. Reliable data. I mean, we can look at models that are going to show you things, but they literally change by the hour when they're this far out. So with all that said, let me show you what the numbers are looking like, and then let me show you what, again, chances are looking like. Right now, very small, or slight. Thanks, Brian. Happy New Year, brother. Be safe. Have a good one. It is, Drew. Exactly. It's got to be cedar, maybe a cold as well. I'm not a doctor, but... So there, yeah, Drew, we're going to get snow. Well, there's a slight chance of precip with this Arctic outbreak. Right now, only 20%, but subject to change. Like I said, we're more than 7 days out. So when that's the case, you really kind of, I show you the numbers, and this is one of the models that is showing us the worst case scenario, that on Wednesday the 8th, we don't get out of the 30s. And on Thursday the 9th, we barely get out of the 30s. Okay, and keep in mind, that's not even considering the wind chill. Wind chill on both days will take those numbers down into the 20s pretty much all day Wednesday, and 20s to low 30s on Thursday. So, very, very cold. But look what happens first, a warming trend. So tomorrow 69, cooler on Wednesday, Thursday, no freezing temps, but then mid-70s by the weekend. Spectacular looking weekend. The first one of the year is beauty, and it's way above average. Not as much as today, but... And then you can see what happens into the 7th, 8th, and 9th is when we get this Arctic outbreak. Pearsall, what's up, Anthony? Good to see you. Thank you, Paul. Good to be back. Yes, it will be windy early, not tomorrow night. I'm sorry, I stopped at tomorrow. Tomorrow early, but let's take a look at what the wind model. before I let you go, because I only have a short amount of time tonight. I'm sorry I was a little late to the party here, but let's get Tuesday winds and what we're looking at. So here comes the front, and you can see that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Wind gusts around 20 to 25. But look how short-lived. As soon as we get to 2, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, that's nothing. 10 miles, look at that. Winds will die down quickly, okay? So just know that it won't be windy tomorrow night for fireworks, and that is a blessing. Thank you, because you don't want windy, dry conditions. We're in extreme drought across Bexar County and the Hill Country. So if you're going to be shooting fireworks, please have water nearby. Please use every precaution in doing that. I don't do it anymore. So, with that said, not too windy tomorrow night, but definitely chilly. Yeah, I know, right? As the kids go back to school, exactly. It would have been better when they were home, right? Guys, I got to run and get ready for Ken's 5 News at 10. Love you all. God bless you. And I hope to see you at 10.